What's going on, world? I'm sorry, man. I just can't do it no more, man. After this new LeBron commercial came out today about Forever King, I can't take this propaganda no more, people. I can't do it. It's just too much. This is crazy now. We're like really dealing with delusion. They say he exceeded all expectations. I guess we're not even gonna speak on the expectations of him playing Kobe in the finals in '09 when they had the commercials. You remember he got beat in the Eastern Conference Final by Dwight Howard and some random players as well. I'm pretty sure if you switch role, they would have made an excuse if LeBron had Orlando squad and say he didn't have no help, right? Well, Orlando beat LeBron and Cavaliers in '09 in the Eastern Conference Finals. That was expectations. Everybody remember the little penny commercial? Everybody was ready for that game. So that was an expectation that he failed. We got to stop this now. We got to stop. The guy has been losing throughout his 30s. Other than that bubble ring, when people see a Lakers highlight, they think he played all these years at 40 years old and try to justify it. LeBron been with the Lakers since 33 years old. LeBron, do y'all understand that? Jordan was on his second three-peat about 34, 35 years old. But then they try to teleport to 40 years old to justify another point. They'll reach for the stars to justify LeBron. At this point, it's denial is a disease. But at this point, we see what denial looks like in person. When people say LeBron is this guy, he's so great, he has one of the worst NBA records in history. He got swept in 3 different decades. And he got gentleman sweep by San Antonio, which was one of the most lopsided finishes ever in a final. He got embarrassed at Dallas. We talk about KD and Golden State Warriors, and they teamed up and they dominated. Why didn't Miami do that? They should have been the first Golden State Warriors. They was the big dogs. Dwayne Wade, Bosh, Ray Allen. Why didn't they do a three-peat? Why did they go 2 for 2 with that squad? That's another expectation that was failed. Matter of fact, he said he was going to win 7 championships. So that was an expectation that wasn't completed. At this point, when people say LeBron is this guy, it just lets me know their bar is low for greatness. There will never be another Jordan. It's not meant to be another Jordan. He was already the blueprint to get us to where we are now. Now there's another Curry. He's taking the game somewhere else. Now there would never be another Curry. We only have a few people throughout this era of basketball that changed the game. All these players doing all this now, Jordan was the blueprint for that. He changed the game. Now everybody shooting threes 10 years from now. Curry did that. He changed the game. What did LeBron do is my point. Be honest. What has he done? That's great. Let's keep it 100. Besides his 2016 finals, what other wild moments do he have? In 23 years, keep that in mind. In 23 years, other than the 2016 finals, how many more wild moments or big shots can you recall LeBron having? 23 years, he should have a lot, right? He didn't change the game. Not in a good way. I don't even think well, I'm not even going to say I know he cheated the game. You never hear any stories about LeBron putting up thousands of shots at the end of practice or anything. You don't see that. You don't hear that. Only stories you hear about LeBron is people who've played with him on payroll are connected to him somehow. This is crazy now. All these people speak on LeBron like he's accomplished something. It's just weird because I'm like, I know it ain't that many. I know I can't be the smartest person in the room. This is just becoming weird now and bizarre. And the sad thing about it, the media is staying with it. I get it. It's money. Even for people like me who don't like LeBron, it's money because they're going to know I'm going to watch see him get exposed more. It's just old, man. It's frustrating now. I can't do it. And they try to knock KD for going to Golden State Warriors. And mind you, when he went there, he was the MVP in the championship. So he made a difference. LeBron went to play at Miami with another top 5 player and got embarrassed. See the difference? One player went somewhere and made a difference. The other one went somewhere and wanted to be carried along. Because we know he didn't make no finals winning shots. AD did that in the bubble. Ray Allen did that. And we know Kyrie did that. So I guess back to my other point, what other wild moments do LeBron really have in 23 years? And once you sit back and analyze it, which most of his fans are in denial, they'll never want to analyze it. But once they really do, they'll see he has more failures. That's what make up his career. It's all failures. You can account for empty stats, but what does that do? We used to judge greats on how they performed in the big moments, on the big stage. We didn't know about if Bird was number 2 in assists or Magic number 3 in rebounds. We didn't know because we judged them on those moments. We didn't know their stats till after the fact. But they tried to always talk about stats with LeBron because he has nothing else to stand on. Again, 23 years. When did he dominate? What player you know of him D'ing up? This has to stop, man. This is getting crazy now. It's delusional. It's delusional talk. And it's okay. LeBron could be your favorite player and Jordan be the GOAT. Both things can be right. We're getting too carried away with this GOAT label that we use it for debating purposes now. But the question if Jordan is the GOAT, that's like asking, is Mercedes a good car to buy? At this point, what are you going to say? Oh, it's bad on the mechanical. Will give you problems with the engine or whatever. You'll justify something not to want it. But let's face reality. LeBron is not even, technically, your top 5 is subjective. Okay? It's subjective. You can like who you want. Because honestly, these younger fans, they probably don't know any players that played before 2000. So it's subjective. I prefer a debate where, hey, my top 5 is better than your top 5. That's more of a good debate. But top 5 is subjective. You can have what you want, like who you want. But we know Jordan is above all. That's like obvious. To debate that and try to create an argument, I'd rather an argument be created for Steph Curry. That's more reasonable. The man is 6'3", changed the game, built the franchise, loyal. And they always say, how would Jordan handle the media? He will handle it how he handles himself. You are who you are. This is who LeBron is. Curry exists in his time of media. He handles it. LeBron can't handle it because LeBron be shooting himself in the foot with things he say, with things he's do, with his behavior. So it's not about the time or the media. Your character is who you are. If Jordan was in this time with the media, first of all, the cameras would follow him everywhere. He got so much aura. He's so professional. And he's going to say the right thing. And he's going to be himself. So it's not about what would he do in the media time. That's irrelevant. You are who you are, and your character shows. And LeBron's character shows many times, rather as being a leader on his team with his bad body language. Anthony Edwards pushing him around. He allowed that to happen. It's just, I just don't get what they're crowning. What is king about this guy? And that's why I said this is the biggest propaganda job in sports history. And it's sad because it's coming from the media, the people we trust. And that's why podcasts and people who speak their voice, who not paid to have an opinion, will override the media on television. Because again, these guys are only puppets. They speak on whoever's the highest bidder. What's really genuine? I really want commentators to go back when we didn't know who they rooted for. But that's my rant, man. I just had to get this off. I seen that commercial, and I'm like, this propaganda getting old now. It's getting old, you know? And it ain't no old versus new. I've been watching basketball since, I would say, late 80s, early 90s. And I respect Giannis, Tatum, Jokic, SGA, KD, Booker. A lot of players are great. Curry. But just because we're talking about LeBron, we're not discounting the whole era. But he's the leader of this era, and I just think he's a bad example if that's the definition of greatness that y'all are familiar with. That's the bad thing. But again, I just had to rant. I had to get this out. I had to speak my voice. Mr. Larry, L. Coffee, a.k.a. Mike Lowry.